Download the Womi is very effective to enhance production and playing pairs. This is one of the products we use to develop our best with. It's Piparazine. I will normally use this product every 45 days.